Got the box now, and okay guys, so now I have everything out of the box, and I will give you guys a little bit of a tour of what you get. It's super easy, super simple to set up. I've gotten one of these before. It was a curtain kind of drag down license plate, and I will link that video down below if you guys want to go check that one out. And this one is actually a James Bond style where it actually flips the plate. So you have another plate, you have two plates in this mechanism, and it just flips them and rotates them. So I think that it is really cool, way better than the curtain that just came down and just blocked the plate. But if you're at car shows and whatnot, you know, blocking the plate with just a curtain is a lot better than, you know, just having it out in the open. And this is a little bit more expensive, but as you can tell, it's made with, I think, a lot better quality just by touching it, just by looking at everything. I believe that this is a lot better quality than the little curtain, but the curtain lasted over 6 months of me messing with it every single day and was perfect. When I took it off the car, I just took it off because I wasn't using it anymore, and I wanted to free up the cigarette lighter. So, but now I just received this in the mail, so I'm gonna put this on and see how well it works. So I'm not going to install it correctly. I'm not going to run it under my car or anything like that. It is a lease, and like I said, it is getting bought back. So I'm not going to mess with anything by like stapling or anything like that, just because I will be taking it back out and probably installing it on the next car that I get. We're going to try this. Going to try to install this, words are hard, as fast as I can and show you guys how I did it. I did this pesky little camera, reverse camera back there. 10, maybe 15 minutes to run it through so you can't see the wire. So the first thing you have to do is find the cigarette outlet plug-in thingy. That's exactly what it's called, actually. Alright, so we found the cigarette outlet thingy, and we're going to plug that in. Perfect, we plugged it in. So now this, when the car is on, will get power. So this is your control module, basically. This controls if it's down or up, or flipped or not flipped, I guess you would say. So on my Giulia, what I did is I just kind of stuffed that in the console after I cleaned up the wires a little bit. It will fit if you slam it. So that's what I did. I just kind of stuffed that in the center console. You can put it under your seat, or really anywhere that you want in your console. Then you have a little blue light right here. This is a blue light, so this will let you know if it's blue, if it's on, then that means the plate is flipped, and then if it's off, then your normal plate is showing. So this is the actual module. So I will show you guys how I kind of ran it through my Giulia and keep the wires out of sight, but yet do it quick and make it easy uninstall. So what I did in my Giulia and what I'm gonna do here is just run the cord down there. You can see it a little bit down there by the center console, and then I'm going to actually run it down under the seat right there, and then kind of up, kind of by the door, run it down between the seat right there, and then under this mat right here, and under the mat in the trunk. So you won't actually be able to see any of the wire, and it won't move around because there'll be weight on it, and it will be kind of closed in the seat when it's folded up. So it's a great way to secure it. You can use staples like I did in my Giulia. People will roast you for that, so I'm not going to, but it's a great way to get it through the car and not be able to see it, and also have it out of the way and secure. So that took about a minute to do all that. I just have it running from right there in the center console, down the seat, under the floor mat right there, and then up. I'll tuck that in a little bit more, through the seat, back through the creases here, and then back through you know, the seat folding down. So it's snug and secure. You can only see it right there, and you can't see that from the driver's seat, and I doubt passengers would notice it unless they took a really hard look at it and looked for it. So overall, you don't really see the cord, and it's a great way to just run it through the cabin instead of doing all the stuff with putting it through firewalls and down under the car and going through all that and making it a tougher process than it needs to be. So now that we're done with the cabin, we can close all this up, and I'll run it under the trunk mat in here. If I was going to fully install this, I'd probably run it, let's see, probably honestly take some of this this cover off and then run it through the holes in the plate, just like the owner of this company did with his GTR. You can go follow him on Instagram. I'll leave his Instagram somewhere down here, and you can go see how he installed it on his GTR. But I think I'd do the same thing with the Infiniti, but unfortunately I just test fit it. And this is how you install one. I would run it under the trunk mat and then through the back of this right here out to the plate. Alright guys, so as soon as I got it on my car and all installed, my battery actually died on my car. So I just strung it up to my mom's car and plugged it in, and I did it this way just because I don't think my mom would like me taking all of her stuff off and putting this one on. So I just kind of hung it up through the wire, but you can still see exactly how it works. So you hit B. There we go. Oh, I hit the wrong one. So there we go. So I have it set on C, actually. So anytime you hit C, it just flips it, and boom. So it actually works from a very long distance away. I was just hitting A and B and not C. And boom. That is too cool. That is awesome. So like I said guys, go check them out on Instagram and also in the website that I have down below in the description, and definitely check out all their products because they have a ton of products. I love that. That was super easy to install, and this is just so cool. Just flipping the plate, totally changing the plate. That is awesome. So thank you. So if you guys want one, a $20 I believe discount code is AutoVeloce, AutoVeloce. I'll put the code in the description and also a link to the website. You can check out. They sell a bunch of different things, and the stealth plates are really cool, especially the one with the curtain. So thank you guys for watching.